Okay, we'll call the Highways and Buildings Committee meeting to order for February 10th. We could have a roll call vote, please.
Mr. Carrico? Mr. Dunnell?
Present.
Mr. Hess?
Present.
Mr. Tolan? Ms. Weber?
Present.
Mr. Featherling?
Present.
Mr. Long?
Present.
Mr. Hunter?
Present.
Ms. Bryan? Mr. Collins? Ms. Hudson?
Present.
Mr. Smith?
Present.
Mr. Alexander Hildebrand?
Present.
Mr. Gowler? Mr. Raymond?
Present.
Mr. Wheeler? Mr. Seroy? We have a quorum.
Okay. Don't have any public comment up here. Do we have any public comment? No? Okay. Well, let's move on to approval of the minutes from the January 13th meeting. Do I have a motion? Ms. Hudson, Mr. Hess. Okay. Voice vote then. All in favor?
Aye.
All opposed? Okay. Do I say motion passes or do you?
Thank you.
Okay, motion passes. Good deal. Good deal. Okay, so we'll move on to highways then. Mr. Rogers.
Yeah, I'll need a motion to
Okay.
open the bids.
Do I have a motion? Mr. Hess? Mr. Alexander? Okay. Voice vote. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay, motion passes.
This will take me a few minutes. No.
Me too. Okay, good morning.
The first proposal job that we have is for Kankakee County, our 22 GM non-MFT. This is for overlays in the county. First bidder I have is Gallagher Asphalt Corporation. They have a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. Gallagher's bid is $1,282,875.15. $1,282,875.15. And last for this one is Kankakee Valley Construction. They have a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. Kankakee Valley's bid is $1,357,068.70. $1,357,068.70. Parent low bidder is Gallagher Asphalt Corporation. Next is for Kankakee County for 2022, section 22-00000 GM supplement 4. This is for oil and chip work that's to be done in the county. There is a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. And there is an ATC attached. The reason there wasn't an ATC for the first one is because we were using our local funds. It's only when we use motor fuel tax that we have to have the ATC. AC's bid is $608,509.12. $608,509.12. Last is Grosso Construction Company. They have a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. And there is an ATC attached. Grosso's bid is $487,713.57. $487,713.57. Parent low bidder is Grosso Construction Company. Next is Manteno Township Road District for their 2022 general maintenance. First proposal I have is from AC Payment Striping. They have a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. And they have an ATC attached. AC's bid is $186,695.88. $186,695.88. And last for this section is Grosso Construction Company. They have a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. And he's got an ATC attached. Grosso's bid is $157,131.69. $157,131.69. Parent low bidder is Grosso Construction Company. Commissioner Myers here, do you concur?
Yes.
Thank you. Next is Auto Township Road District, Section 22-100000 GM Supplement 1. This is for some overlays, an overlay in the township. The first proposal I had is Gallagher Asphalt Corporation. They have a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. And they have an ATC attached. Gallagher's bid is $166,529.30. $166,529.30. Last is Kankakee Valley Construction. They have a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. And they have an ATC attached. Kankakee Valley's bid is $116,334.75. $116,334.75. Parent low bidder is Kankakee Valley Construction Company. Next is Pembroke Township Road District. This is for section 22-11-000011 supplement 1. This is for some aggregate base repair and furnish and spread and stockpile of stone. Let's see here. The only bidder I have this morning is Toby's Construction and Cartage. They have an ATC attached. And they have a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. Toby's bid is $197,825.00. $197,825.00.
Yes.
Mark, did Grosso
Not bid, or were you expecting a bid from them?
No, I did not see a bid from them.
Okay, but were you expecting one? Did they pick up the package?
Yeah, they picked up a proposal. Yes.
Okay.
Okay, this bid is 7% over, which is within the allowable bid range of award. So I would recommend that we accept Toby's bid at $197,825. And last, we have Pembroke Township, Section 22-11-000000 GM Supplement 2. This is for oil and chip work to be done in the township. The only proposal I have this morning is from AC Payment Striping. They have a bid bond attached as a proposal guarantee. And they have an ATC attached. AC's bid is $79,184.20. $179,184.20. This is quite a bit over the estimate. I would recommend probably that we don't accept this bid since it's so far over the estimate. It may come back next month. We just reject it. Yeah, we're gonna reject the bid. Mhm.
Reject the bid from AC Paving Striping, Elgin, Illinois, for $79,184 and some cents.
Do we have a second? Ms. Hudson? Okay,
We're spending money, so we gotta do a roll call.
Thank you.
Yeah.
thank you. So roll call vote.
No, we're not spending money.
No, we're not spending money.
No, we're not spending
sorry.
money. Yeah.
We just.
Did you
spend
guys
money in
hear the motion in the back? The motion is to reject the last bid that we looked at for Pembroke Road District,
AC Paving.
AC
Striping,
Paving, because it's well over the
79,184.
allowable limit. Okay. So, all those in favor?
Aye.
Aye. All opposed? Okay, motion passes. And then, do we have a motion to accept the lowest responsible bidder after review on all of the other bids? Ms. Hudson, Mr. Hess. Okay, roll call vote then.
Oh, here it is. Mr. Dunnell,
Aye.
Mr. Hess.
Aye.
Ms. Weber. Mr. Featherling,
Aye.
Mr. Long, Mr. Hunter,
Aye.
Ms. Hudson, Mr. Smith,
Aye.
Mr. Alexander Hildebrand,
Aye.
Mr. Raymond.
Aye.
Okay.
Motion passes.
Then do we have pay estimates?
Yes, I do have some pay estimates this
Okay.
morning. The first one we have is Compass Minerals for our Kankakee County General Maintenance for 2022. This is for rock salt that was delivered to our salt storage building down at the yard, and that amount is $28,102.59.
Expensive snowstorm.
Next is for our the Kankakee County 2022 General Maintenance. This is pay estimate to SNI Solutions. This is for the biomelt liquid that we apply to the salt, and that amount is $7,598.50.
Beet juice.
Next is Limestone Township for their 2021 general maintenance. This is a final pay estimate to Grosso Construction Company, and this is for the oil and chip work that was done in the township, and that amount is $9,324.31. Next is Pilot Township for their 2021 general maintenance. This is a final pay estimate to Grosso Construction Company for the oil and chip work done in Pilot Township, and that amount is $12,213.52. Next is Pembroke Township for their 2022 general maintenance. This is a pay estimate to the Pembroke Township Road District Treasurer. This is for equipment rental, and that amount is $8,564.96. Next is Kankakee Township for their 2022 general maintenance. This is payable to Skyline Salt Solutions. This is for rock salt delivered to their yard, and that amount is $9,368.53. Next is Otto Township for the section 21-10-137-00-SC. This is for a road reconstruction, and that amount is $6,993.99. And last is for our county, section 16-00218-02-RS. This is payable to the treasurer of the state of Illinois. This is a 20% share. The feds paid 80% of this job. This is for the overlay on the Bonfield Road. And that amount is $74,591.96.
Okay. Do we have a motion to accept? Mrs. Weber, do we have a second? Ms. Hudson? Okay, roll call vote.
Mr. Hess?
Aye.
Ms. Weber?
Aye.
Mr. Featherling?
Aye.
Mr. Long?
Aye.
Mr. Hunter?
Aye.
Ms. Hudson?
Aye.
Mr. Smith?
Aye.
Mr. Alexander Hildebrand? Mr. Raymond? Mr. Dunnell?
Aye.
Motion passes.
Don't see any resolutions.
We don't have any resolutions this morning.
Okay.
Okay. I just want to give a little update. As you all know, the board appointed a new county engineer that will be effective March the 26th. I'm going to stay around till then. He is actually starting on Monday. So there will be an overlap here so I can get him accustomed to the county and the county engineer's position here at the county. So I will be here next month.
Thanks. Appreciate it.
Okay.
Thank you, Mark.
All right.
Very
Thank
much
you.
appreciate it.
Have a good day. Go home and shine up them golf clubs. Uh-oh, here comes Wes. He's got bad news about something.
Okay. Wes,
Morning.
floor is yours.
Thank you. All right, first item on the agenda is facility dude report for last month. We had 183 work orders in the system, which is up a little bit. We usually average around 150. So a busy month from that aspect. Moving on to the financial report that you have in front of you there, really nothing, we're early in the year. Last year at this time, we were at 176 and change. This year, we're at 115 and change. We're below on most all the line items, so not a whole lot to discuss there, but if there's any questions, I'm happy to take them on the financial report. Okay, if there's no questions, we'll move on to building report. As you came in today, you saw obviously the crane out front. The elevator work is ongoing. They estimate maybe 3 weeks left, and then we'll have this project behind us. So obviously we're really looking forward to that. Mark, credit to Mark Rogers and his staff for helping us with the lane closure on Court Street to accommodate the crane. Mark, I hope your predecessor will meet so he knows how much you help us out on an annual basis in a variety of capacities. So hopefully that will continue. The one issue that we've uncovered with the elevator project, there's some water pipe in the elevator shaft, and by current code, you can't have any other piping or basically anything else in that elevator shaft other than elevator components. So that's something, and from what I had been told by folks that have been here longer than me, is there were water fountains on each floor, and those were removed. I don't know when, but that's what that piping is for. So it's active, however, it's not being utilized. So that's something that we're going to look to remove and get that out of the elevator shaft. So that will be an additional charge. We're working on our company that's handling the work by others is also handling that for us as well. So that's just one thing that had come up with regards to the elevator project. Duct cleaning update. We talked about that at last month's meeting. I did receive one bid. I don't like bringing one bid to the committee, so I'll be getting another one. I've reached out to a couple different folks. I have an inspection set up for next week. So when I get that bid for next month, we'll have a couple to review and decide which direction we'd like to go on that. I'll touch on snow removal at all the buildings. I don't know if any of you were out and about during the snowstorm, but a huge credit to my staff. Thursday, they had the entire front walk here cleared for business on Friday, and I can say we were the only building on Court Street that had a completely cleared sidewalk in front of their building. So the staff did an excellent job on that, put in a lot of hours, 12, 14-hour days plowing. So I'd just like to recognize them here today for certainly a job well done when it comes to getting the buildings open for business on Friday. Obviously it's difficult. I'm sure you noticed when you leave here after the meeting, it's difficult to keep the first floor clean. It's something that bothers me every time I walk down there, but with the amount of salt that is in the sidewalks and parking lots, it comes right into the building. So it gets cleaned every morning, but by 9 a.m. it doesn't look real good. So I appreciate your patience with us on that as we try to keep up with it. At the courthouse, not a whole lot to report other than an update on the grant. Working with Ben Wilson and our county architect on a BEP utilization plan, and that's a business enterprise program for minorities, women, and persons with disabilities. So I don't have any experience in working through that, so I'm working together with, like I said, Ben Wilson in planning, and then the county architect as well to get that put together. So. Annex, nothing to report there. At the old jail, the HVAC upgrades are complete. If you recall, that was for the nurses station and CCTV. That is since complete. That's an item that's been on the to-do list of my predecessor for years, and obviously it's been on mine as well. So happy to report that that is finally completed. Same old plumbing leaks that we talk about every week. Nothing's changed there. We are in the market for some new toilets for the jail. We have not bought any in the time that I've been here. The toilets for the jails in the cells are very expensive. They're about, from what I can tell, they're about $2,000 to $2,500 a piece, and they are combination units. So they're the sink toilet combination units. It's looking like we're going to have to buy 3 to 4 of them, which should be expected because many of them are very, very old over there and are in need of replacement. So that's something that'll be coming down the line. Power washing, we've talked about that quite a bit. So you're aware my plan is to bid that next month in March, and hopefully get projects started maybe the end of April, 1st of May on that. We've talked about it. It's a spring project, so I'm trying to keep the momentum going on the power washing at the old jail. Out at JCDC, we've talked about some cabinet repairs. We're still waiting on parts. It seems to be a common theme. Everybody I work with, everybody I talk to, getting parts is very, very difficult, and it seems now that when we do get stuff, it arrives broken. And I don't know why that seems to be happening as of late, but this is not the first project where we've had an issue getting the part, and then when we do get the part, it arrives broken. So maybe just a run of bad luck with the broken parts, but certainly the supply chain issues are well documented. It doesn't make my job any easier because folks look at me and they want stuff to get done, and believe me, I want it done more than anybody, but when you can't get the parts, it's tough to get anywhere. Flooring, we dealt with that at last month's meeting. I spoke with the sheriff at length on that. Looks like we're going to go with a hard surface product out there, so I'm working with him on that, as well as the low bidder, which was Carpet Weavers. So hopefully I'll have more of an update for you on that at next month's meeting. We're going to be cleaning out the shell. The shell out there at JCDC is kind of a catch-all for a lot of old parts, cardboard boxes, and it's just at that point in time that this spring we're going to get a dumpster delivered, get the shell cleaned out. The EOC, we did some painting in there. If you haven't been out there, you should go check it out. They did a lot of painting. Becky Powell, I worked with her on the addition of some televisions that she had actually gotten. So the EOC looks very good, and my staff, like I said, worked together with Becky on a lot of the stuff that's happened in there. So that's all I got. If there's any questions, I'm happy to take them.
We had spent a lot of time discussing the floor surfaces, and did you choose squares or did you choose a roll?
The hard surface luxury vinyl plank is what it was called.
Plank.
Yes.
Yeah. And that was the most versatile you thought.
It was the price was a little bit more, but when you consider, I think the wear and the longevity of the product, I think it made more sense, and the sheriff agreed.
Any other questions? Yes, Mr. Featherling.
Wes, are you requiring them to leave a percentage extra, so you got it for you guys to heat them up?
I think the industry standard is 10%. Is it 5%? So yeah, whatever's left over, I would expect. I haven't discussed it with them, but that'll certainly be something that'll happen. That
You
we
don't want
want.
10%. Then you got no place to put it.
We want to make sure we have stuff, left over for sure.
That's a lot of planks.
Yeah.
5%.
Okay. Any others?
Okay, that's all I got. Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Thank you. You too.
Okay.
Hold on.
Do we have any old business before the committee today? I do have one piece of old business that the chairman asked me to share. The RFQ for the building projects team. They interviewed the 3 finalists yesterday. They'll be bringing the recommendation to the executive committee this month. So encouraging all interested building and grounds committee, this committee members, to come and ask questions if you would like to do that at executive. We don't want to have to put everything back for 2 months by waiting till next month's highway and building and then the full board after that. We want to get this moving. So the committee, which included Mr. Carrico, Sheriff Speckman, Carrie from Animal Control, Wes, the architect Doug Bright, Mr. Featherling, Mr. Eckhoff. There may be 1 or 2 others. Mr. Wheeler did not have all the names in here. Mr. Carrico. Okay. And if you have any questions, don't direct them at me. Direct them to the chairman so that he can answer those. But again, executive committee this month, everyone on this committee is encouraged to attend and ask questions on the building project RFQs. So does anybody else have any old business? No? Any new business? Any other business? You have a motion, a second. Mr. Hess, second. All those in favor? Aye. All opposed?